Being a citizen today in the 21st century has changed drastically compared to the 20th century. There is a standard today at which people are held that is much higher than any other century has ever had. Today, people are expected to be in the know about all new trends, media, politics, and global issues. In order to be successful in today's society, one must make sure they have the proper knowledge of common things. Prior to this, and in previous centuries, people were granted a status based on how much schooling they had and how much money they made. I don't believe this is the case today. Helen Selay stated that the framework of a successful student comes from the 4 C's, which are critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creativity. Teachers are educating students on how to not only be smart, but to be functioning members of society. People need the understanding and problem-solving skills that will allow them to gain knowledge on their own, rather than just learning math equations in a textbook. The critical thinking skills are used to solve problems without the help of others, which allows these students to become stronger-minded individuals as they grow up. Collaboration allows students to learn what it is like to work on a team and solve problems together. Communication is highly important in the 21st century because people have to be very careful about how they address others and how they speak about themselves. Teaching students the proper communication techniques will also allow for them to become better people because they will be able to work through problems vocally and strategically. Creativity is also a very 21st century idea because prior to this century, students were expected to do things a certain way, and if it was not precise, they would have to do it over again. However, today's students are free to express themselves and find new ways of doing things, and they're appreciated for them. Dr. Laura A. Jana stated in her TED Talk that most children will learn these skills better between the ages of 3 and 5. This is very pertinent to what I do, as I teach ages 2 to 3, and I spend a lot of my time trying to teach these children life skills. They learn how to have a positive attitude about learning, and they learn that a positive attitude results in positive actions from their teachers. For example, I had a little boy who started in my class, and he did not understand how to use the terms please and thank you. I was able to teach him to say these things by praising him when they did say them and use them correctly. I gave him stickers, high fives, and all things that excite a 3-year-old boy. While minuscule, he will grow up and understand that these manners will get him a lot farther in life. In order to be a successful person in the 21st century, it is important to have a positive attitude and to be self-motivated. Dr. Laura A. Jana talks about this in her TED Talk as well, saying that it takes courage to work at one job for a long period of time, but it also takes discipline and self-motivation. While today's society is very different from those who came before, as teachers, it is our job to shape the young minds to be successful adults later in life. With the guidance, patience, love, and courage teachers provide, we will be able to efficiently grow their personal understanding, ethics, and attitudes so that they can be sent out into the real world and become successful in whatever path they may choose.